Just to let you know, the presentation should cover about 20 minutes or so. We will go through a PowerPoint presentation talking about the class, what to expect in the curriculum, and then we will follow that up with question and answers. We are hoping that the professor can join us this evening, but he is in another class. So if he's able to get out of that and end that, he will come join us. But we should be able to answer all of your questions otherwise. After tonight's info session, we will send a recording of this info session as well as a link to other past recordings, some of which also included the professor of the program, and a copy of the presentation we reviewed and links to all the registration and enrollment that you might need. Oh, let me search, make sure I hear that maybe the chat isn't open. Let me just test that for you now. Let's see. All right, hopefully that went through. All right. All right, well, why don't I get us started? I see we have some more people joining in. So again, glad you're all here. So happy. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. I think the chat now is officially fully open. Perfect. All right. Looks like the chat should be open for everybody now. Please, again, feel free to add your questions in the question and answer button or the chat function. Either way, we'll be happy and be sure to try to get to all of those. So I'm going to go ahead and get us started. We are already a few minutes in. So my name is Jonathan Carlone, and I work here at the School of Professional Studies at Brown University. This is where we create non-degree and degree programming to help professionals make the world a better place in their communities and in all the opportunities that they are looking for to better their skills and increase their ability to excel in their communities. So we're so happy you're here. We're going to move now into a presentation, a short presentation on the program and the course. Please feel free to let us know again if you have any questions during the info session. We'll be happy to answer those for you as we can. All right. So I'm going to just open up my presentation here. Just give me a moment. All right, I see. All right, let's see here. I'm just going to share my screen. Perfect. All right, let's just get this into a slideshow. That's what we want. Perfect. All right. Great. Well, again, as you already know, you are here for the Applied AI and Data Science Info Session. This is a program that we've been offering here at School of Professional Studies at Brown University for a little over a year. And this is a program that was developed by one of our professors here at Brown University. And we'd love for you to have the opportunity to take it. And let's just talk about it and learn a little bit more. So, first off, why applied AI in data science? Why is this even a program here? What is important? Well, I think we all have come to realize that data-driven reasoning is the future and really has always been. Information is abundant. Understanding how to use it effectively is the game changer. Applied AI and data science is going to equip you with the tools and techniques to transform the data you have into actionable insights. We see a little bit here from some statistics that we've gathered that 35% of Amazon's revenue is driven by its recommendation engine. And similarly, Netflix attributes 75% of its viewership to its recommendation algorithm. That means that at this time of year, when everyone's holiday shopping and buying things for each other, some of those things you're buying were probably recommended to you based on your previous buying habits and based on the data of buying habits of other people who bought similar items. And again, the same with Netflix. While we're all busy watching holiday shows and movies or end of the year wrapped up movies, we're seeing recommendations based on previous viewing habits that are then put together with other viewers who view the similar things, and those are driving Amazon's and Netflix viewership. Those are big numbers. That means that we are going on there looking for things that we want, and then we're also being recommended what to buy, and it is driving their revenue. We know that driving better business decisions, data-driven decision making is the key to staying ahead. The McKinsey reported that organizations leveraging analytics are 23 more times likely to acquire new customers and 6 times more likely to retain customers. We know that it is harder to get new customers than it is to retain old ones, but we've got to keep those old ones and customers happy. We've got to retain them. And we've got to make sure that we are getting new customers all the time. We can never rest on our laurels, and we have to always be looking ahead and looking what we can do to make a better product or a better organization. Automation for efficiency. If you are in a production environment, automating routine tasks using AI can improve productivity. Accenture found that AI could increase profitability by upwards of an average of 38% by 2035. That's just 10 years from now. You're going to see over a third of your revenues increase based on productivity that you can plug AI into. Now, that might not be that it's in the machine. Maybe it's in automating the routine tasks, automating taking the orders in, automating getting things ready, automating creating a production schedule. I know myself have worked for many years in the industry and manufacturing industry, setting up those schedules for manufacturing plants that run 6 to 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You have to know and you want to decrease downtime. And having an AI look at the similarities of different production items that you have and creating a schedule that's going to be productive and efficiency is going to be key to staying ahead. And personally, we know that we want job market relevance. As industries evolve, companies are increasingly looking for employees with advanced data skills. The professor in this particular program has said that AI won't replace many people, but people who know how to use AI will replace people who don't know how to use AI. So, wherever you are in your business or in your organization, you need to start learning these skills, whether it's knowing how to do prompt generation for ChatGPT or other generative AI, or if it's creating AI data-driven reasoning like we're going to learn in this course, you need to know how to use this tool. It's a tool that is still very new, but it's definitely not going away. And you can't imagine that you're going to just avoid using it at work. You need to be the one who knows how to use it and knows how to use it to your advantage so you can stay ahead of the competition. So let's talk a little bit about the program. Applied AI in data science is a comprehensive curriculum with industry-aligned learning paths. It's a fully online asynchronistic classroom learning, meaning that you are not required to ever attend a class online unless you'd like. We do have monthly master classes with the professor, but you are not required to attend those. It does have an integrated assignments and quizzes for practical learning. So all along the way, there are projects, assignments, and quizzes and knowledge checks to make sure that you are learning as you should be. And again, because it's asynchronistic, it's flexible to fit your lifestyle and schedule. Most of our learners are full-time workers. They can't take off an entire day or week to attend a class, but they can fit this into their schedule. Perhaps you take this class during lunch, or you take it on the weekends. Perhaps you fit it into your evening. There are ways for you to review the material, learn, while still being able to focus on your job and not risk having to take any time off. Oh, excuse me. Some general technical recommendations. We do ask for a basic understanding of mathematics and programming concepts. You don't need to be in IT. You don't need to be an AI person already. Some preparatory software is at least Google Chrome to access the online classroom and access other free AI building models like Python or Visual Studio Code or pip. We also encourage you to have some prior work experience, but again, not required. We have seen individuals from all industries seeking software development, IT products, machine learning, but we've also seen production managers, we've seen sales managers, customer service managers, people who have a lot of data and want to know how best to use it, how to be efficient with how they talk to the customers, be efficient how they create a production schedule, be efficient how they go after sales and create those new customers. So whatever industry you're in, you can use these skills to take the data that we all have at our hand and really be able to do something with it that will make sense and help us get ahead. So a little bit of the program snapshot. Again, it is a 12 weeks. We have enrolling monthly. The cost is total is $2,995. Again, this is fully online and self-paced, though there are optional monthly master classes that you can attend with the TA as well as the professor. The faculty of this class is Srikar Prasad. He is an adjunct professor here at Brown University. He holds a position at the Brown University Watson Institute and has held artificial intelligence product and technology leadership roles at Meta Platforms, Wayfair, and Alphabet. And he's created this to offer it to professionals. He teaches other undergrads and grads, and this class is something that he really wanted to, was excited about to create and offer it to professionals in non-degree, so people can really get out there who aren't going to be able to come back to school, but can still have the skills that they need in AI and data science. So a little bit of how the course will go. You will first initially start with the foundations of data science. This is going to lead you into understanding the data, what that is. You'll then be starting to be trained to preparing the model, telling AI what to do, telling AI how to look at all the different data sets that we're going to give you. And you're going to be preparing the model, how to look at this data. You're then going to be going further into training the model. Now that you have this model, you're preparing it, you know what you're going to be looking for. Now you're training it to look at that data to make sure that it is calculating the data correctly and giving you the information in a readable, understandable way. Then you're going to go into deep learning. So you are actually making that model and yourself learning more about the information, more about the data. We do close it off with a review of generative AI and how that can be useful for this course and in all of our workplaces. Finally, there is a capstone project, and you'll have the opportunity to choose from two different capstones. These will be large projects, one in customer service and one in data and credit card fraud, which we'll talk a little bit about. And we find that while you may not work in either of these industries, the point is not that you work in the industry, but it's that you can take the data, you can train, prepare the model, and get workable, usable information from the model. So the capstone isn't so much about whether or not it's in your industry, it's about just the actual task of creating the AI model and the data. Again, we do have optional monthly meetings with the instructor. These are called academic master classes. These are 2 hour long, usually in the evening, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are live, and the instructor will review pieces of information from the curriculum. He will answer any questions you may have. He does do about 30 minutes or so of review of wherever the particular class might be in that week of the lesson. He will also talk about things that are happening in current events with AI and data science. And these are really great opportunities for you to talk to the TA, talk to the professor, ask them questions if you're confused about a particular lesson, or you want to just go dive deeper into a particular curriculum or piece of the curriculum. This is a great way to do that. We also have weekly advising sessions with the TAs. They both the TAs that we have, and we assign each one in turn to the different courses, make themselves available for you to sign up. And these are 30-minute online Zoom TAs. They're completely free, and you can use them if you'd like. So again, these are things that you can use to meet with them and talk about the program if you have any questions or concerns. So a little bit of the average expected time commitments. Again, because this is asynchronistic, everything is in video learning. So the initial course introduction is about 18 minutes. And as you can see, the different courses within the course is really lessons. They run from anywhere from an hour, the last one is 25 minutes, up to 7 hours is the longest week, is how we have it laid out. But there's 8 lessons or 8 courses within this program, and you can go and look at each one as you need to. You can go back and rewind. You can watch one again if there's a particular course or lesson that you're having a hard time understanding. So just to give you an idea of what will be required for the lesson time, that's what you're looking at. We also have about 6, 7 hours, I think a little bit more actually, of free tutorials, and that's not actually included in here because it's not really video learning. It's not part of the lesson plan, but we do link to multiple hours of videos of tutorials. So if you're new to this arena, or you just want to sharpen up or kind of ask some questions, there's a huge library of tutorials that you can dive into and also watch as well. Some of the expected homework, again, average weekly commitment is about 4 to 5 hours per week. So think of some of these courses, because it's 12 weeks, they're not just per week, they are divided up into the 12 weeks. But on average, you might have some homework, some lessons, projects, quizzes that might take you about 4 hours or so. Some weeks will have very little, and some weeks will have more. The capstone may take you more than 5 hours. It depending on your own experience, and it may take you a little bit less than that. And that'll probably be the most time is on your capstone project that you're going to be spending in this course. So a little bit about those capstone projects. Again, we have the first one. You can choose either one. You don't have to do both. One is credit card fraud analysis, and this is taking credit card fraud and it's looking at all the data and analyzing historical transactional data. And you're building a model that'll help identify transactions that are likely fraud, protecting customers. So this is just a great opportunity to just look at just a load of data and then what to do with it. How can we find things out? How can we find trends, and how can we find historical data that will help us in the future? I think this is really great capstone for individuals who are working again in any industry, but particularly in customer service or production, where you have a lot of historical data that your company has been around for many years, and now you can really start looking at all of that data and analyzing it as a whole. The second capstone project you can look at is the advertising regression model, and this is looking at how different combinations of advertising expenditures impact sales result. So this uncertainty could lead to inefficient use of advertising budget. This is really important. Again, we want to know what is our return on investment. Any good organization or company is going to want to know that. This is an opportunity to look at, again, large pieces of data and figure out what do we know is impacting sales in a positive way. What do we know is moving that needle, increasing our sales, increasing our revenue. So either one of these models, either one of these capstones are really going to be good for anybody. Again, regardless of your industry, it's just, again, learning how to take a lot of data and build the model and make sure that you're getting the right information out of it. Some of the learner outcomes, you will receive a certificate of completion and a digital badge. So you can see a little sample there on your screen. You will become proficient with industry standard tools like Python, NIMBY, and Pandas, and these are the AI data science building systems. And these are free. There are free versions. You don't have to buy a subscription to it if you don't want to. And you also will be learning other methodologies to prepare and analyze data effectively. You'll learn the essentials of generative AI and its best use cases, as well as building machine learning models to enhance decision-making processes. So what are your next steps? Well, as I said, this has a rolling enrollment. So we don't have a cohort starting in January. We're taking that month off. However, we do have two cohorts starting, one on February 1st and one on March 1st, which means you would have 12 weeks from February 1st or 12 weeks from March 1st to finish the program. So imagine all of February, March, and April, you would be taking this course, and all of March, April, May, you would be taking this course. And we actually also have April and May starts as well. So we do that for individuals because it's asynchronistic. We want it to be available for anyone who has schedule changes, and you might be more available one month than you are another. So we don't want you to have to wait. Just by attending today, you can use the info session discount info 10, and you will be sent this again in an email as well in the next couple of days. By the end of the week, our marketing should follow up with you. The next step is complete enrollment interest. We do have an interest form here at the website on your screen. Again, this will be sent to you in an email as well. There's other ways to connect with us, as well as online and email. You can also call us. We do also have advising sessions, and these are free 20 to 30 minute with our faculty and staff to just talk about the program and what's the best opportunity for you. So I thank everybody for listening and staying here as long as you did. I certainly appreciate it. And I would ask if you have any questions or answers, now would be the time to send those right over. I'm looking to see if our professor is available. I'm not sure that he is yet. I know, again, he does have some finals and some final classes for the end of the year that he is administering. So we're not sure if he's going to be able to join us. But please, if you have any questions, please add them to the chat or to the question and answer box on the bottom of your screen. Happy to help with that at all. Thank you. Oh, great. Are there any cases of how alumni have used insights from this certificate? Yes, we have. We are actually going to be scheduling a info session probably next month or the month after, with a alumni and ask have them kind of ask questions, do a little past participant, past alumni interview. But what we have heard are individuals who are in industries. We have one individual who was in a, I believe it was a healthcare industry, and they were using data looking at scheduling for patients and what was the best time of day and when did they get a high likelihood of cancellations or rescheduling. That's kind of just one best case, best case. We have heard of individuals in IT who do want to start using more AI and learn AI. They've been working in IT for a long time, and this was a way for them to kind of get their foot in the door of the different AI uses and use cases. So that was one area, but yeah, stay tuned for that because we will have a past alumni join us for one of these info sessions, and hopefully that'll be posted on our website, and hopefully soon, next couple of months or so. So, thanks, but that's a great question. Yeah. Is there any other questions I you may have? Excellent. All right. Well, I certainly do appreciate everybody coming. I know some questions we generally have are is there again, they're all videos. There are video descriptions. There are transcripts, so you can always go back and look at exactly where you are in the videos. The projects, quizzes, knowledge checks, again, because we do have the TAs available, you can always reach out to them. They are grad students here at Brown who are getting their degrees in IT or in AI or data science of some sort. So they are a great source, a great resource for you. So if you do take the class, I definitely highly encourage you to reach out to them, get to know them. They'd love to get to know you as well. So I don't see too many questions coming in. Again, we do have a cutoff of a few days before each cohort. So if you are thinking of joining the February 1st cohort, I would say make sure you register at least by the end of January, maybe January 20th or so. And then we will close that and let the March 1st cohort take in all the new enrollments. Um, we do have again some discount codes we will provide for you as well. The Info 10 is a 10% code. Happily let you have that as well. Someone asked how code sensitive, or sorry, code intensive is this program? It's actually not. You won't be writing any code. The not that intensive, I should say. With the models and the systems that the professor uses or wants you to use, like Python and such, you're really telling it what to do, not so much writing code. There is some code writing, but that is all going to be taught to you, and you can review it, you can practice it, as well as with the tutorials that we offer in the class. You can also go down that path to relearn or learn anything new that you might have. But you're going to find that it's not very code intensive, just very a little bit, but you're really not building AI. You're using the models. You're using the programs to do that for you. Great. And another question, is it programming heavy? I think this is similar to the coding question, I believe. So again, not very heavy. You are going to be telling Python and other systems what to do, building that model, but it's you're not going to be sitting there pumping out lines and lines of code. There will be some, but it will not be intensive, and it will not be a very heavy uh, software requirement for that. So, all right. If there's no last questions, I will give us a few minutes back of our time. I do appreciate everybody coming here for this evening. Again, if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out, email, or call us. We're always available to do that. Otherwise, I'll give us a few minutes back. So thank you for joining us this evening. This has been a great info session, and I look forward to having you all in class, seeing you there with us. If you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out anytime. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.